In 1912, the great ship Titanic set sail across the Atlantic Ocean, a floating palace full of dreams. It departed from Southampton, England, bound for New York, carrying over 2,200 passengers and crew. A sense of elegance filled the air as passengers in their finest clothes descended the grand staircase, its polished wood reflecting the warm glow of the chandeliers. A waltz drifted from the dining rooms, laughter mingling with the clink of glasses. On deck, passengers strolled in the crisp sea air, others gazing at the star-studded sky. Among them were two strangers from different worlds, Jack, a free-spirited artist, and Rose, a young woman bound by duty. Rose, trapped in a life she did not choose, stood at the edge of the ship one night, the cold wind swirling around her. Just as she was about to let go, Jack appeared. "If you jump, then I jump too," he said, his voice warm with sincerity. And with those words, he saved her, not just from the edge of the ship, but from the life she felt imprisoned by. Their connection blossomed, defying the rules of society. Jack showed Rose a world beyond wealth and expectations, and in return, Rose gave Jack something he had never known: true love. Together they laughed, danced, and stood at the bow of the ship, arms outstretched, flying over the waves. "I'm flying, Jack," Rose whispered, her heart free for the first time. The ship sliced through calm waters, its lights twinkling. A sharper chill settled over the deck. A deep, eerie silence stretched across the night, as if the ocean itself were holding its breath. Then, from nowhere, an iceberg loomed ahead, its jagged edges catching the faint starlight, a ghostly warning against the vastness of the ocean. A shudder ran through the ship as ice tore into steel. Water rushed in, and the mighty Titanic, thought to be unsinkable, began to sink. The lifeboats were lowered, but there were far too few, only 20, not nearly enough for all on board. Jack and Rose fought through the chaos, determined to stay together. The ship groaned and buckled beneath them, its fate sealed by the icy depths, while passengers screamed and scrambled for any chance of survival. "Never let go," Jack told her, holding her hand tight. They plunged into the icy waters, their love the only warmth against the freezing night. The ocean, a bitter 28 degrees Fahrenheit, stole the breath of those who fell in. The Titanic was gone, claimed by the sea. Jack found a floating piece of wood and helped Rose onto it, keeping her safe while he shivered in the dark waters beside her. The cold gripped them, but Jack held on, his love stronger than the icy sea. "You must survive, Rose. Live a full life for both of us," he whispered. Rose, trembling but alive, whispered a final goodbye to Jack as he drifted into the sea, his love forever with her. The Titanic's 2,200 passengers and crew saw only 710 survive, their fate bound to the ocean's heart. With Jack's love in her heart, Rose found the strength to go on. Climbing aboard a lifeboat, she curled into its wooden frame, her breath forming soft clouds in the cold morning air. Years later, an elderly Rose stood at a ship's edge, memories of that night alive in her soul. In her hands, she held a glittering blue diamond, the heart of the ocean. With a soft smile, she released it into the depths, where it belonged, a secret between her and the sea. That night, as Rose closed her eyes, she dreamed of the Titanic, of Jack, of a love that never truly faded. And in her dreams, she returned to the grand staircase where Jack was waiting, his hand outstretched. The ship was alive again, glowing with golden light, Together, they danced once more, forever young, forever in love, their hearts entwined in an endless embrace beyond time and memory. As Rose drifted to sleep that night, a single tear traced a path down her cheek, and she whispered, "Good night, my love." And as the night cradled her gently, she knew love never truly fades.